I'm really pleased that there is an award in Murray's name. We lost him during the pandemic, and it's been difficult to celebrate his life. So it's really good that there'll be an ongoing award. To be the first recipient of it is a great honour and privilege. So the last time I was out and about with Murray was in this very building here at the RAC Club Pall Mall when they did up the TV room and renamed it after Murray up in the corner there. So I know how much he loved this building, how much he loved British motorsport, and of course not just Formula One, but rallycross, motocross, scrambling as he would have called it, touring car racing, everything. So it fits, and I was lucky enough in the first few years of my career on TV to be working alongside him. I mean, Murray became loved and respected and famous for making mistakes. That possibly the only person in history to be like that. But that was a measure of how much people respected him. Some of the gaffes, and just watching him at the screen and pointing at the screen as if anybody could see him, basically, getting so enamoured, so excited about a bit of Formula One action. And I often say I think I could have walked out of the commentary box, to the back of the commentary box, and gone home, and he wouldn't have noticed till the end of the race. He was so engaged in everything that happened and so enthusiastic, which is why he took Formula One to people, and they loved him for it. Career highlights, I mean, I had 10 podiums in Formula One, and Monza was good. British Grand Prix was good, I was up there with Nigel, 92. Probably standing on the podium at Le Mans in 1990 with Jaguar and Tom Walkinshaw, who was my mentor, and seeing the British crowd there cheering. They wanted the Jaguar to win, and it was an epic race. So I'm just participating, really. I've been very lucky to do everything from autocross, rallycross, truck racing. I did a little bit of single-seater touring cars, sports cars, and rallying and all sorts of things. So I've been and a bit of historic racing now with my son Alex. So I've been very privileged to have a racing career as a driver, and then another career as a broadcaster. And there have been lots of highlights. We've won some really lovely awards in broadcasting as well. But to just pick one out of the air would be the Le Mans podium. Don't imagine you're going to be a Formula One commentator from the beginning, because I get so many people writing to me, or they'll stop you in the street or in an airport or something. I want to get involved. How do I get involved in Formula One? Well, what you have to do is you have to start in club level racing or with a club, a motoring club, and go along and learn your trade and learn how to be a journalist, learn how to be a motorsport journalist, and work your way through. And then when you start getting recognition and you've got a back catalogue, you can show people your style, and then you'll get there. But don't aim straight for the top, because it's not going to happen. Well, I don't know who's going to win. That's why I go to them to find out, really. And until we've seen how the cars test, at least for the first few days in Bahrain, we won't have a clue, really. But you know the usual suspects, of course: Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari. Will they be caught a little bit by others? Aston Martin, Alpine, McLaren, for example. I expect in year 2 of these dramatically new regulations that we had with the ground effect cars, that the pack should close up a little bit. That's my hope, and that we'll have even better racing.